Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Blood Hunt Issue 3. That is a gnarly looking cover there with a vampire, Miles Morales Spider-Man. And, I mean, that kind of fits with what's kind of going on, and especially where we left the last issue off. So, we start off, and we're at the Impossible City lair of the Lord of all Vampires, as we see that Blade is checking in with T'Challa. And he's like, "Have you found it, T'Challa? Have you found my prize?" "Yes, buried deep beneath the earth in Wakanda, as you had anticipated, where it has laid since the fall of old Atlantis. Then you know what to do. Have the city spin up its mass translocation drives and bring it to me." Congratulations, Blade. As we then switch over to Scarlet Witch, addressing him. "It would appear that you've gotten everything you wanted. The Witch. And yet, I cannot help but notice that your blood covenant returned one short. I wonder how that happened, As we see that the blood coven is licking its wounds near Thor's capture point. "You struck fast, and you struck true, Blade. We never saw it coming, but the Avengers' eyes are open now." Yes. Very good one there. Ooh. Then we shift over to what's going on in the Sanctum Sanctorum. "And when that gaze falls upon you again, you will wither." It's like, they give her a great line. As we see Miles going after Clea, it's like, shit. I really love the paneling kind of structure in this one, where it's kind of diagonal and kind of all over the place. So we see that Vision pretty much grapples onto Miles. That will be quite enough, but he uses his kind of venom shot to shock Vision, which makes sense. "Spider-Man, don't make me. Crimson Bands of Sidorak." "Hiss! Quickly, Steven. Yes, now. Let the Eye of Agamotto show you the truth." And this was a pretty good... I'm like, okay, how are they going to kind of deal with this? Are they going to have to kill him or whatnot? But Strange utilizes the Eye of Agamotto to pretty much get Miles back to himself, even though he is still a vampire. I'm back." "Brielle, are you okay?" "I'm fine, but you..." "Oh no, He told me to hunt for her, and I had to. I couldn't fight it. You are not alone, Spider-Man. He came to us as a friend, and then he struck, and now I also bear his curse." I'm like, thank you, Strange, for really being like, it's alright, Miles. This happens to even the best of us, you know what I mean? Like, you're a vampire, my body's a vampire, I just had the ability to be able to astral project to get out of this kind of shit. Okay. I came in late. I woke up in Atlanta this morning, and now I'm in NYC courtesy of Dracula's blood mages. Who's he? Who's been doing all this? Wait, you don't know? As we see, now we've got Tony, we see everybody kind of just like working around Tony, Sam, Carol, Hunter's Moon, Tigra, Dracula, and everything. Wait, you don't know? You didn't tell her, Dracula? Surely you know. How do you think that conversation would have gone, Strange? "Come with me, child. In order to save the world, you must strike down your father, the new Lord of the Vampires, Blade." Granted, seeing Brielle's face, which, great by the way, and Dracula, that really would not have gone that well. And honestly, Dracula probably made the better kind of play to be able to tell her in this kind of scenario where other heroes would be able to back him up. And then we shift to this really kind of cool page layout as he pretty much lowdowns what everything's been going on. "Yes, child, your father, Eric Brooks Blade, has loosed his legions of the night over the world. He has engineered the darkening of the skies. He has broken the mighty Avengers. And now you're all that's left to stop him, which is why your father has loosed the blood hunt upon you." It's like, that's shit. And I love her face kind of been like, shit. This is just a really kind of cool page. Now, granted, it kind of helps that I'm partial red, partial black, and I just love the kind of flow that kind of goes on here. "For you, as his bloodline, represent his only weakness. Only your hand can strike him down." "No, my dad? That's crazy. No." She's like freaking out. It's like, yeah, when your dad's going that kind of route, you're kind of like, what the fuck? "And we're supposed to believe you that you're on our side now, Dracula? The what? President of the Vampire Nation? Voivode, if you please." Governor, ruler kind of thing. He's very exact, kind of like Doom. "And that is exactly what you were supposed to believe, because it is the truth. My vampire nation is precisely that, a nation, one that I have blood to build, one that will fall like all the human nations if we do not stop Blade." It's like, interesting. Alright, let's see how this goes. Enough. The world dies and we argue. Save it until we save everyone. With you, Hunter's Moon. Well said, Fist of Khonshu. It would appear to me that the crisis involves 3 vectors. Right, the Dark Force stealing the sun, the vampires rampaging, and Blade. Wait, where's the kid? It's like, fucking shit. But, yeah, of course. Damn it, where did she go? Are you kidding me? You, Dracula. Tell her that she has to strike down her dad. You expect her to believe you? Do not presume to lecture me, Spider-Man. Shut up, I gotta go look for her. It's like, no. Like, sometimes, you got a youth person that's like, I know exactly what's going on. You know. In this case, Miles has it. It's like, granted, it's with everybody else pretty much validating the information, but her being like freaked out about it, yeah, totally get it. And I like Miles going after her to kind of like get her back. And then, of course, we see Dracula going with it. I will not let my one hope of victory just run away. Dracula, Spider-Man, wait, don't. We do not have time to chase after them, Stephen. You're right, of course, the Dark Force. I have some inkling of where to go for aid. So we start pretty much getting our heroes into the kind of battle mode, how they are going after the problem, while Blade is still doing his whole kind of thing, tightening up his objectives, trying to get his win endgame scenario going on. The Midnight Mission, has a plan for the vampires, one we've been working on for a while. We just have to advance the schedule. We will raise an army they cannot kill, cannot turn, cannot terrify, but we require one more for our party. It's like, ooh, shit, let's kind of see what's going on here. Which means that we Avengers handle Blade and his blood coven. Which Tony, Vision, Carol, and Sam? Yeah. No, Vision, Captain Marvel, and Captain America? Definitely. But he's buttoned up safe in the Impossible City, and he's got Thor, Wanda, and T'Challa out there with him. We have to draw him out. Very true. So now we see them kind of like going about and doing their kind of business. Lady Clea, you are a good friend to my brother. We ask that you send us somewhere far away. Myself, Tiger, and one other. Anything for the Midnight Mission, Hunter's Moon. Anything for Mark Spector's memory. I will send you anywhere you wish before my husband and I do the same. Are we to wait while our friends, our family, are held hostage or worse? No, we're the Avengers. We have to tell the people of our world that they're not alone, that they can't give up. We need to give them hope. We need to dare Blade to come down and break that hope. I like how McKay's been doing Carol. I mean, yes, exactly. What are you thinking? How many broadcast systems can you get into? For ignoring FCC fines? All of them. Yep, Tony answered there. Then set a broadcast. Sam, you're up. Me, but you're the chair. Yeah, but you're the icon. And this is what T'Challa saved you for. As we pretty much get Sam doing a great Cap speech here. Which, I'm like, I don't want Jed McKay to do all the comic books that I'm reading, but damn if he doesn't really hit these characters so well that I'm like, yeah, I really want to see what he would do with the Sam Cap series. And we'll get to Avengers, and I'll be like, I want him to do a Steve Cap series too. We're uplinked. Auto translation is online. When you're ready. And I really kind of like Tony in his like, I'm doing my tech shit right here, because he's got all the holograms up. Okay, I'm Sam Wilson, Captain America, speaking for the Avengers. I really like that cap shot there for him. Halifax, things are bad, I know. Like all of you, we've been fighting the vampires since the sun went out. Like all of you, we've been hurt, been bled, have lost. The Impossible City. What? Of course, Blade is like pissed at this. But we've been here before, and we're still here. Manhattan. The world has seen evil time and time again. Aliens, monsters, tyrants, madmen. Those who would take our homes, our freedom, our lives. And every time we, the people of planet Earth, told them no. Really cool. I like how that kind of... Mexico City. When the Cotati came here, we told them no. Damn straight. As we see everything kind of going nutty there. Asgard. When Null came here, we told him no. And that's where we see Hunter's Moon, Tiger, and one other in shadow. It's like, what's going on here? Latveria. When Hydra took over, we told them no. And that's where we kind of see Strange and Clea, I believe. As they are, I think, trying to pretty much enlist the aid of Doom, potentially. Wakanda. When Galactus came here, no. It's like, yep. And I like how it's kind of going through all these different kind of events. The Cotati one, Null, the Secret Empire, Galactus, Very good, Sam. It's like T'Challa, even under the thrall of Blade, is like, yeah, you're doing what we need you to do. If you want our home, you'll have to fight for it. If you want our world, you'll have to take it. If you want our blood, you'll have to pay for every drop. And if you take our lives, we will be avenged. Get him straight, Sam. We will avenge the dead. We will protect the living because those are the things we owe you when we call ourselves Avengers. Things are bad. But as long as we have breath in our lungs, as long as we have hope in our hearts, we will tell the vampires the same thing we told all the others. No. We're still here, and we'll win like we won all those times before. Just hold on until the sun shines again, because it will. Captain America out. I'm like, that's great. And I love the paneling and everything that kind of worked for it. It just hits very well. And it's Sam's way of doing it. And you see why he is a great one to take on Captain America here, just for that speech. And it's the similar things between him and Steve that he's able to do that kind of thing. And it's like, all right, and we're out. That was perfect. It's what T'Challa and I told the Impossible City not long ago in Avengers 5, which I like that they bring that up and tie that back in like that. I thought if he could hear it, he'd recognize it. You think it's really going to work? You think he's going to have, that's going to have him come after us? I don't know. I know Blade, more than anything, he's cool. But that thing up there, wearing his skin, whatever it is, yes, Carol. Blade wouldn't get riled up by that. But this thing is anything but cool. I agree, because that is pissed. Panther, plans have changed. Retarget the mass translocation drives. Your friends have decided that they will not simply lie down and die. They're the Avengers. They're heroes. That's not what they do. You would have to do something far worse to get to that point. Which I could forgive, but they had the temerity to try to inspire hope in this doomed world, and that I cannot countenance. Not when my triumph is at hand. Central Park, New York City. So from the antediluvian caves of Wakanda, like the before flood times, to New York City, which will serve as the grave of the Avengers, I will drop my great prize, which has not seen the sky since the days of old Atlantis, upon their city. As we see that, and then we see, it's like, oh shit. And that is just beautiful and horrifying. Like, god damn, the artwork is just great. The Temple of the First Blasphemy, so that it might be their tombstone, as we to be continued, as we see it fucking thundering down. That's worth it there. I mean, granted, we get really good fucking character work and shit in here, but god damn, that's nuts. So we'll have to see what the Temple of the First Blasphemy is, how that ties into Blade's plans, his acceleration now that he has been pretty much dared to come after them, and what's going to kind of go on here. Then we get pretty much a kind of more checklist thing going on. Of course, Blood Hunt 3, Dracula Blood Hunt. We'll also have Blood Hunt issue 4 in June, and then Blood Hunt issue 5 in July. And we got some more tie-ins. We've, of course, got Fantastic Four and Avengers 15 and Strange. Let's see, yeah. Yep, we'll get to all that. Ooh, here we go. Blood Hunt issue 4. Doctor Strange and Clea court a dread ally, but at what cost comes this aid? Hunters, Moon, and Tiger do the same, but can this shadowy figure be trusted? And meanwhile, the Avengers are given the battle that they so sorely crave in order to avenge their fallen friends. But in the darkness, a light? We'll see. That just looks kind of cool. I think that might be the cover, but we'll see. So, I like this issue because it did really kind of showcase Blade's thinking and everything kind of going on. Utilizing Miles like that was just a kind of dick move, but I do like that we also see that Blade is utilizing T'Challa, Scarlet Witch being like, yeah, your shit's not going to be rocking out very well. We get Dracula dropping the truth on Brielle, and of course she freaks out and runs, so I'll have to kind of see how Dracula and Miles are able to kind of get her back in the fold. How she is going to be utilized in this, I think. Granted, we could go the route that she is going to kill Blade, but I hope we go more of a Luke Skywalker route where she is able to break through Blade's possession or whatnot of whatever is kind of going on with him, and that he is either able to drive it from himself, or it is driven from him by his friends or whatnot, or he then takes it upon himself to end himself before he does any kind of more damage. I do like that we got our people splitting up and doing what they need to do. Strange and Clea going for their kind of help. Hunters, Moon, and Tigra in Asgard. That one's going to be interesting because I don't know who exactly they're going to be kind of going for and what ties they're trying to do with that. Sam's speech is the highlight for me. I just love that he's able to inspire hope like that and do the things that Captain America's supposed to do. And it just made me like, okay, you get these characters so well and write this, and it hits for me. And if it doesn't hit for you, I understand that. It's not for everyone. Not every creative team hits the same for every person either. I totally get that, but I'm really enjoying this, and I'd be like, ooh, I'd really like to see what Jed would be able to do with like a Sam Cap series and everything. So we'll see how Blood Hunt shakes out from here. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.